All right, folks. Let me check. Oh, I see a few people in chat. Hey, everybody. First, let me know if you can hear me. I'm gonna just set this camera. Is it okay? Yeah, there you go. Hey, Doris, how are you doing? How's it going? How are you doing? Long time no see, but it's only been a few days, really. I haven't. I suppose I didn't stream live last week. It was cool. You can hear me. Perfect. Yeah. What did we? I think the last time I was streaming, I was having problem with my my DAW, my DAW. It was getting out of tune, and I was getting problems. I actually solved the. Just adding a little. I actually solved the problem. What it was actually this this guy here. Have I let me switch camera. It was actually this guy here, this keyboard. Well, you probably can't see it, but it was this keyboard. And essentially here, there's two wheels. There's a wheel for pitch, and there's a wheel for just the what is it called, the envelope thing or whatever. And there must be something wrong with the pots, because when I check the MIDI signals, there's a software you can check to check what MIDI signals are being sent. I was getting a pitch signals being sent even though nothing was triggered. So I took this apart. I disconnected the two. They're actually connected to the same connector. So I disconnected the two, and the problem hasn't come back. So that problem I was having of just pitch coming in and out, and the instruments getting out of tune, that's hopefully that's solved since. That hasn't happened. But yeah, so sorry about that from the last time. That was kind of weird, and I'm not sure. I'm gonna try and just change the pot. Maybe it's overly sensitive, and all this on Tech Duty. Well, it's handy being able to fix your own stuff, because somebody would have gone, well, that's that fucked, and I need a new one. So yeah, so hopefully I'll see if I can get a new pot. Maybe it's less sensitive. Maybe sometimes the trimming can get a bit either dirty or corroded, and it gets overly sensitive, or it's the chip that regulates those. Although I would assume it's not the chip, because it's not getting. I wasn't feeding it any signal, and it was changing. So the chip was registering stuff when it shouldn't have, or too minimal stuff that it shouldn't have registered. So either if the chip was dodgy, I would assume that it would still behave erratically with everything disconnected, because now the entries are floating, and it can introduce stuff in it, and that isn't the case. I'm assuming that's the bot. Anyway. But the keyboard is working fine. Other than that, everything else is working fine. But that's not what we're here for, actually. I did finish the tune. And what was going to be a composition ended up being. Should I share it? It's finished. It's another one of those Grand Theft Audio's entry, like the stuff I did for or with Retro Man Cave RMC last weekend. So I have another one coming. With it's LGR, and it's pure synthwave and that kind of stuff. So should I share it? Actually, I won't be spoiling too much here if I share it. There's not a lot of people. Do you want to see it? And then we'll move on to I need to make thumbnails, actually. So yeah, let me know if you want to see it. Just reading the comments. That's space opera. Well, it's changed. It's evolved again. Actually, let me share this. Might as well. Where's my desktop? There you go.
Odd, forgotten, and obsolete. Odd, forgotten, and obsolete. Odd, forgotten, and obsolete.
We're off to a great start.
Well, this is gonna be fun. Welcome to LGR. Greetings and greetings and greetings and greetings and welcome This is something that you get when you choose the future. Greetings and greetings and greetings and welcome to LGR. It is what it is. I'm just happy that it exists. I'm just happy that it exists. I'm glad it exists. How does it taste? I'm just happy that it exists. I'm just happy that it exists. As far as I know, it has nothing to do with liquids and stuff. Greetings and greetings and greetings and greetings and welcome. This is something that you get when you choose the future. Greetings and greetings and greetings and welcome to LGR. I'm just happy that it exists. I'm just happy that it exists. I enjoyed screwing around with it. Ooh. I'm just happy that it exists. I'm just happy that it exists. I was really hoping to play at least one game with my mind. Greetings and greetings and greetings and greetings and welcome. This is something that you get when you choose the future. Greetings and greetings and greetings and welcome to LGR. I'm just happy that it exists. I'm just happy that it exists. My hands are not tiny. Let's take a look. I'm just happy that it exists. I'm just happy that it exists. It's just as sucky as you imagine. I'm just happy that it exists. I'm just happy that it exists. A natural way to input. I'm just happy that it exists. I'm just happy that it exists. Well, what a silly thing. Basically, it's just a terrible idea.
Sorry, my mic was off. My mic was off. Yeah, so this is going to be on the channel on Sunday. And where's my... Easy sound. Yeah, it's going to be on the channel on Sunday. And... Yeah, can you hear me now? Yeah, you should be able to hear me. And... yeah, it was fun to do. It was just that tune kind of ended up changing quite a bit. And... that ended up okay. So hopefully, hopefully we'll see. It's actually, I'm enjoying making these. It's a good excuse to just try different styles that I haven't necessarily done, and just have a bit of fun with the instrumentation. Hey Addy, how are you doing? So yeah. So Sunday full video. Hopefully it'll do okay. I might do that in the future. I've been thinking about just upping the frequency of the videos on the channel. These take me about a day, but I can do them. I can do them sometime during the day between breaks and that kind of stuff. So I need limited setup for these, so they're great to do. And then if the composition is solid behind it, I can actually release just the composition, just the without the lyrics, so to speak. Without the lyrics, just the composition as a separate video afterwards. We'll see. Yeah, so I was thinking of at least having maybe 2 videos a week, one of those in a cover if I can, or at least one a week, but and then an extra video of just I like the videos I was doing a while back, of showing the instruments, and maybe have a few tips and tricks like for recording and for audio and that kind of stuff. Anyway, we'll see. So recently I got a subscription to a thing called TubeBuddy, and I started taking analytics a bit more seriously. I haven't in the past 3 years, and it's I'm kind of at the stage that I need to just think about it, not live by the analytics, but just think about it. Let me see. No, is it going to be bringing me? So think about it, and there's simple stuff that I can fix easily by just really thinking them. So one of them is this: they do these reports where you can actually change a thumbnail of a video and see how it does. And I've done this for just to check for my old video of the Dark World theme from Legends of Zelda. I had this one, and while this one works, I know it's very small on your screen. Sorry about that. But it'll give you an idea. The fact that it's small, well, it works.
Cool guy club.
8 hours. Jeez, dude. Thank you very much. 6 months, half a year hype. Thank you very much, man. So it works, but it's here you don't know what's going on the right hand side. It's kind of a jumble mess, and it's just hard to read. So I've changed it for this thumbnail. And is there a zoom here? Can I zoom? There you go. And what it does is it allows you to have one day with the old thumbnail and the next day with the new thumbnail, and and it runs a report and tells you the click-through rate, because due to that. So the click-through rate with this old thumbnail is 65%, meaning it's displayed for, I don't know, people see it, and only 5.65% of the people who see it on their feed actually click on the link. The days when the new thumbnail is enabled, it's 9%. Now that's not bad. 5.65. It's not great. It's the gray area. You want it in the green, but it actually improved and brought it in the green. So there's a difference of 4 or 3.45. So any improvement is a good improvement. So I did the same thing in this one. I use exactly the same. I just changed to Overworld for this guy, and the original actually did better. There's no report yet though for the variation. You have to have them running for a few days. So these have been running since October 26th, or just 3 days. They really need to be any sort of statistically significant. You need 2 weeks of it. So cool with the banjo, it's instead of the sword. So maybe they're too similar. People might think they've seen it, so I might need to change that as well. We'll see. It's minor, very minor variation, but it's actually to highlight the musician. Here it's sort of lost, so I'm trying these, and I might go and change them. I've changed to as well, just something a bit kind of brighter and flashier, and might catch the eye. There's one of the scantily clad character here might work better than my cartoon face here, and I'm just here in a tiny corner just to remind people that it is a cover. One that was interesting is this one, Monkey Island. I've just changed that today, and hence the idea behind me doing this on Twitch live and doing more. So I've changed this. That was just barely legible. It's doing well. The cover is doing well, but the thumbnail is kind of awkward. So I've changed something a bit more catchy, maybe. And we'll see. But, it's not a guarantee, so I just need to wait for the reports. The cool thing is, it changes, every second day, or every day. So you'll be able to see exactly which one does better. Hey, how are you doing? Something is going on here. Something new is going on here. So I am just changing these thumbnails. So my plan was to where is it? Okay, to go here, essentially I have a list of, well, it's my channel, but I've listed all the uploads by the most popular. So starting with Vampire Killer down to whatever, you know, there's a lot of covers. God, when I click on this, I realize how many covers I've done. Yeah, that's a lot. So anyway, I'm not going to change any of these. I think these are okay. That Castlevania one, I think works. I do find it catchy. Maybe the Megalovania, yeah, the Sans Team, I might change that at some point. The Metallica Knight Rider, I don't think I need to change. I think it's legible. I might need to change those two at some point. But I'm more going to focus on like more obvious stuff. So the reason I've listed them and I'm fixing the most popular ones, and you might say, well, if they're doing well, they're doing well. And the point is that if I get like 1% more traffic on a video that is doing well, that'll bring actually more traffic or more views and more clicks to the channel than, you know, if it's 10% or 100% on a very, very low view cover. Like if it's a cover with only 1,000, 2,000 views, and I get 4,000, it's very nice and well. It's a 100% increase, but unfortunately, if I get 10% on a 100,000 view video, you know, or 1% on 100,000 view videos, or 2 actually in this case, it'd be much better. So I'm gonna see if I can change stuff like this. Like this one isn't great. You get that it's Castlevania, but these ones with the multi kind of panel in on the right and this guy, I don't think works, and they're not very clear. Same here with the Sonic one, same here with the Castlevania 2, the Bloody Tears cover. I think this one works. Typically the ones with the that kind of blue me on the side with the banjo, that pause, they seem to work. But look at that, the Mega Man X is a mess. That Shovel Knight is a mess. DuckTales is a mess. You can't even read the title and all that. So all these I need to change. BioBilly actually works, I think. That Turkin works. Yeah, you know, I never thought about it either until recently, and then I saw. How did I come across TubeBuddy? I was just looking into it in the topic at some point, and I saw that TubeBuddy was doing this A/B, they call it A/B testing, where you like that you can change the thumbnail, and subtle difference will make a huge difference. Which I didn't think, but then, you know, it's common sense. Like it's something eye-catching, because we're thinking about clicking on videos that from channels that we know already. So we sort of expect a type of content, but these thumbnails need to be made for people who don't really follow the channel. And I never actually thought of it that way before. I was just making thumbnails, and I was actually more making thumbnails thinking people would be familiar with them and they know exactly what it was, because they followed the channel. But it's actually people who don't follow the channel you want to make thumbnails for. In fact, between all the views on a video are generated. Well, no, sorry, let me rephrase that. Your subscriber base only accounts for 30 to 20% of all views. So if I make you know 1,000 views on a video, 300 of these max, probably 200 are from subscribers. The rest is from people who aren't subscribed to the channel. Either they're lurking. Is my camera okay there? Is there something? No. Either they're lurkers on the channel, or just they're being, you know, they're being suggest. You know, the YouTube suggests the video to them. So. So you want to make these people want to click. Anyway, I'm rambling and I haven't even started the stream really. It does make a lot of sense actually. Draw attention to those who don't know your work yet. Yeah, exactly. Those who already know are going to come back. That's the point. And they might not click on it as soon as the video is released, but you know, if if the title interests them, they'll click on it. That's people who follow the channel. The other ones, you're gonna entice them. Anyway, so we'll start with this. I think Castlevania, then Heart of Fire. So I need to get new artwork. So I have here. Let me grab my template. So yeah, it's just made to size for the thumbnails template, and it's a bit of a mess, but I separate everything, as you see. Like I can just there was a composite. I left the shadow from the, so that crowd was over there, much smaller. I kind of redid all this, not perfectly because the banjo overlay kind of hide that. So everything is composited like that. That was a painting actually I did. Anyway, I need something for Castlevania. I need a background. Ideally you want few colors but high contrast colors. So these kind of work. Should I move this and this here so you can see better? There you go. So let me do a search on we want the Castlevania logo. Don't remember, I've noticed your channel probably was a YouTube recommendation. Yeah, good artwork. That's really what you want. We want something that pops. That kind of pops. Is that PNG? Oh, I hate those sites. They yeah, that's a fake PNG. Again, but yeah, I can't use that because that grid pattern makes you believe it's a PNG with the background layer disabled, but it's actually a JPEG, and then you'll have to manually edit that background layer. So let me search a bit more. That's more like it. Go away. It's very small, but it might have to do. Where will I save that? Let me clear some space here. I'm making the thumbnail big, but scale down is actually going to scale to something, really that size. So you get away with look. It's not the right kind of document. It's a WebP picture. You were drawn to my channel by an ad. Yeah, that's the Vampire Killer or the Undertale ad. That's going to bring me to that. It's the same page, isn't it? Yeah. The same one. Oh no, there you go. Actually should save them all the time. There you go, we can use that. Next thing, I want a still shot from the video. Should I take a background? Castlevania one. It's cool, but it's busy. It's cool, but it's busy. Where are you? Where are you? Well, Reddit again. Could we maybe? Oh wow! Actually, that's good quality. Maybe if we just use the top, and that's a web again. Okay, we're gonna have to do something here. No, okay, never mind. Save image as. You'll be right back. You're no problem, dude. Desktop. Click that new folder. There you go. And we'll do the same here. Where's the Castlevania artwork? No, we lost it. We lost it. Was that it? Please be it. Yes. Yeah, it does that web picture format. I hate it because then you can't use it in any software. I don't know why sites do that. Okay. Nope. I want it here and I want it here. Okay. Let's disable this layer. We don't need that title. Here it was actually still from from the video that I just edited, and that was the top of the video, so my head was cut off. So I had to play around and just draw, attract like attention away from my severed head. Okay. Now let's load the video, and I want to take a. There's nothing fast about creating these either. All that work is very tedious, and I understand why people don't want to do it. And for the longest time, I didn't want to have to do it. Babel, where is it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Dark World Zelda, Double Dragon. Silence of Daylight. Heart of Fire. There you go. Is there any still I could use from here? These, yeah, that's way too busy. That's what I used to use. So that wouldn't be a bad shot. It'll actually be interesting. However, it's not gonna fit. I need stuff, or actually, would it work if I placed the logo below, underneath? That area needs to be kept free because that's where all the time, like the replay and that kind of stuff, data is going to be in. And then we'll use a background image of this right behind. You know what I mean in a minute. I'm going to put that over. It'll all make sense in a minute. And here's the unpleasant work, in case that wasn't. So we're going to select that quick selection tool, not the magic one, but quick selection. And this is handy. It actually selects. So we'll have to do some hiding afterwards. But and if I press Alt, it'll unselect something that I didn't want selected. There you go. And it's quite a clever tool. Oh no. Cleverish. Do you think the instrument or Gamergo is what draws people in? I'd like to think so. Truth be told, the recommendation for thumbnails is to have a human face in it. That is actually what will draw people in. And it's something I haven't quite done yet, because I just find all these shots of people going ridiculous, and but yeah, I might have to I might have to get on board, or maybe not. I think you can my point is, without having to do any of that, I can do better than the current thumbnails in some cases. And oops, I think having the musician on the shot, or the instrument, is probably sort of halfway there. Yeah, those it's that stupid YouTuber face, and everybody's doing it, and I'm 45. I'm not gonna start going, making faces like that. I don't do that. Okay, I don't like this. It's too busy. It's way too busy. What if no. Yeah, let's delete this here. See where we're at after. Still have a bit of hiding to do, but if I reduce then I need the title right here. That's not gonna work. Abort. Yeah, I don't like it. Let's look for a better frame. I would suggest trying some transparency, but it would just make everything harder to see. Yeah, transparency isn't a good idea. You need sharp contrast very easily. Whoa, that might work. It's almost a human face. It's almost my face. At least it's my head. Transparency will make things too busy. Even that background thing, I'm not going to use it to make anything that's Castlevania recognizable. You'll see what I mean afterwards. And I might just resort to just one color background after all. We'll see. Okay, let's try again. God, I haven't worn that shirt in quite a while. Zoop. And that room was so empty. Zoop. What is Fiona watching? It's 2000 and what? 2015 maybe. When my beard was still dark. So we're gonna trim all the. Come on. A cool way, actually we're going to use that anyway. We're going to use that anyway because, but now we need Castlevania on top. No, not that. Monkey Island, not that. Castlevania, there you are. So to clean up, and this one is a little the Sex Machine one. So to clean all that up next, I'm just going to use a just layer filter. Just to highlight the edges so I can actually just find them, and we're going to delete them now. Just remove the jagged edges, stuff like that. We don't need all that. Again, doesn't have to be super clean lines. This is a thumbnail after all. It's going to be just a very small indie. And then we're going to use outer glow. Change the spread and the size so it actually just, there you go. We can do that, or we can actually make it black and change the setting to normal, just to make it like it's a shadow. There's like a drop shadow, but it's just right straight behind. And if you change the spread and the size, it'll make it sort of come out a bit more. But in this case, I will revert to just a glow like that. I find that it actually just makes, on smaller pictures, it makes those silhouettes work more. Okay, that's one thing. Next is that background. It's way too busy. Again, I'm just chancing it. Like, this is not, an exact science, and it's going to be trial and error. I think composition wise, this would work. Just increase and just move it slightly so we have Dracula just looking over me and that castle in the corner. And now we've a interesting composition. Heart of Fire was the name. We want a font. That Castlevania might have to come up slightly. And so will that. Actually, I probably don't need that bar. I like to have the bar so the title is here. It seems to frame stuff better. So we need a title, and I like that font. I experimented with fonts, and I do like that font here. It's not overly clean. There's little artifacts, but it's actually very legible, easy to read on smaller format. Like, keep in mind, this probably is the format we're going to see it at, so that has to work like that. And the color of the sky behind Dracula helps a lot. Yeah, you want those high contrast, like complementing colors. Now we can't see Dracula, that's the only thing. Here you can't really have a title here because this is where, if you look at the thing, this is where the time segment is going to appear, and it's in different sizes depending on where on the Randy has a new video there, but he hasn't uploaded. I think he made a mistake and pressed the actually, that's more like it. Interesting. So actually there's not a lot of space here used by that, but still you don't want your title here in general, and that corner is sort of reserved for that thing. So we need a space here, but that could work. It's a bit funny, but yeah, I'd like to keep Dracula maybe here like that. Yeah. I think I'm good with that. We have a bit of cleaning left on the on me. And also I want to, should I do a bit of, where is it gone? It's everything's over there. Which one am I looking at? Oh yeah. Just minor stuff, which make everything pop like that. It's not too busy. Text is easy to read. Yeah, cool. That's one. And it only took us an hour already, almost. Okay. Where's my Heart of Fire? It's here somewhere. It's here. It was soon after. Come on. Did I not save the screenshot? I probably didn't, actually. Thinking of it now. There's a whole series of... that was easy. It wasn't too bad. Heart of Fire, where are you? I have them numbers, that's why I'm looking for it. Where is it in my... my upload 6 years ago. If it's easy for you, you just watch. There you go. Well done. Sonic, that came after Sonic, didn't it? Yeah. Well, the cover, I mean. As you can see, I save everything. Portal, Mega Man. Here it is. You see, this is the old thumbnail. Here. Yeah, meh. Heart of Fire, and I changed that already. I changed it, obviously. So we'll save that as C. Old thumbnail, new thumbnail. Yeah. I think it's a better thumbnail. So we'll try that. Okay, next one. So instead of just uploading it straight away, I'm going to use that A/B test and see which one does better. Because I could actually make it worse. You just never know, you know. It's you just never know. So that Sonic one probably needs to change. Because again, it's a mess. It's such a mess. What are we going to do here? Can close all that. Won't need that. Sonic 1 logo. Something like that. Or use the film as a as a bait. I think it'd be cool to have that logo on it. What was the artwork on the box actually? That was just a red logo, Mega Drive. Bach. It's a Bach. It found it though. Oh, that's disappointing. The Genesis was a bit more flamboyant in its character font. Okay, but neither are appealing. Sonic the Hedgehog. I kind of like the look of this one. This one has a bit of movement. I like the collars here, but I think this one has a bit of more movement. It might be yeah. Let's grab that. What about the collars? Be cool to have the background or just the background sprites. Is there assets for that? Huh. That could be interesting. And use that, clean that a bit. Yeah, we'll make something with that. Okay. It's a web again. God damn you. You can't just drag and drop them, you have to actually save them. You're a terrible person with it. Okay. So what I'm interested in is just the bottom here, and these guys we can just... We don't want you here. Okay. It'd be cool if the clouds were behind there. I'm gonna copy those layers. It'd be cool if that island was actually lower. Yeah, one that lower. Because it's gonna take... I'm only gonna use a portion of that. Save that to a new layer. Okay. And then this layer here, actually this one we're going to save. Oops. There you go. And then here. The magic one might work better in this case. No. Yeah. Meh. Do you know the demographic of my audience? Oh, it's definitely more North America. Yeah, absolutely. I think next after that is Brazil, Mexico, and then Europe. But it's definitely more in North America for sure. I was thinking initially of having the just the island here and just using the water. What will I do? won't think too much about it yet, because what I actually want is to do this. Should I do this, or should I increase the size of the other one? Actually, we'll do that. Canvas size, we're going to expand it on both sides, so how much? Height is not a problem, it's the width, so we'll just say 1000, we'll just say 2000. Okay. Because here we can do this. And then this, and this. And then we're going to take all of this. Oh, no. Actually, we could add a bit of variety in the... Why complicate things? Okay. So all these we need to merge except this one. Merge layers. There you go. Okay. It's just so I have something I can use here without over scaling it. We're still going to do scaling. No. I want options. I never know where this is. Transform. Okay, the next thing. Merge layers. Cool. Yeah, that's yeah, prefer that. Nope, 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 nope. I need to select just this guy. There you go. Hey, hey. Why? Yeah. So that should be much lower in the. That's my title, and that should be just behind. Yeah, here. That's just it. Is Green Hill or Green Hills? It's Green Hill, isn't it? Yeah, Green Hill Zone. Probably don't need the Castlevania. That Sonic probably can do with a little. Is it going to be too much? Yeah. And the drop shadow. Okay. And I'm going to use it again as still from the video itself. Where's my folder? Zzz. Ducktail. Yeah, there you go. No. Yeah, I don't think I have still because I'm using that format. And something's funny is going on too here. Oh, I think I know. Now. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem, but can I use one of those? Can I just use one of those? That's gonna look ugly though. Ugh. That might work because it's not gonna look good though. Yeah, I'm not gonna reshoot another one for just for that. You know what? It can only be an improvement on the previous cover. Also, I have that tune I played in my head now. The LGR one. No, what am I doing? No, not that. That poor banjo is going to be cut. Can I cheat my way around that? I don't think so. Why is it doing that? Hey, Fiona.
Hey, Ali.
Hello. Oh, I must have a selection. There you go. Okay. Not sure I like it. Why has my brush shape disappeared? Could we just carve a new banjo head of sorts? It's gonna look ugly. Oh, this is disgusting. Although, actually, on the small scale, again, we gotta keep in mind. Also, if almost there. I don't know about that. But if I move, there you go, just to hide the shame a little bit. And here we just do a that looks very, very dirty though. Stuff like that, it does help clean it up a bit. And yeah. Like I said, it can be worse than the previous yeah, I think it looks better. Where was the old one? That wasn't it. You know, let's save that. I mean, yeah. I actually went through a few iterations of this. Obviously, I did care at some point. But this was the previous one. Come on, there you go. Yeah, and the one before, even that. They're not as yeah. It's messy. I mean, this reads okay, but this just doesn't read at all for that size. So, and this was made, you know, with just very. I made it so quick as well. But as you can see, you do need to spend a bit of time just working on it, finding the right placement, make sure everything is, there's not too many elements, and everything reads well. That's 2. Another Castlevania, actually, Bloody Tears, that could do with a clear upgrade in the thumbnail department. It's very ugly. Oops. Let me see if I can just open the folder here. I should have music in the background. That's the old Bloody Tears. There's not even any indication that it's Bloody Tears. Even that, yeah, I'd argue is just about readable. It's just because oops, you even have this subscribe, the YouTube subscribe. Come on, exit that. Here, there's the YouTube subscribe icon. No, it's not what I'm trying to do. Come on. I'm trying to, yeah. At that size, you can't really read anything. Okay. Let me open that. Is there a logo for Simon's Quest? Let's have a look. That's very clean. Wow, whoever made that, that's really good. I feel bad that's somebody else's work too, you know, but don't feel too bad. We're going to do something similar with the artwork. Is there a high res? Yeah, the logo looks like it's the Netflix one. I probably won't have the Castlevania part. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can edit all that. Don't need to save that. Don't need to save that. Don't need to save that. Yeah. Let's keep it that size for now. We're gonna have the same problem with the still shot from the video. Okay, never mind. We're gonna do something similar for this, just no, I don't like Simon's ugly mug in the shot, but this might do. Yeah, we'll have that on the other side. Gonna keep it here for now. Bloody tears. I need to redo that. I'm gonna redo it at some point, that cover as well. I need to redo it with my more recent sound. It's just it doesn't sound good when I listen to it anymore. And oh, we got everything here, all the instruments, but actually I might take this. That shirt looks ugly as fuck. It's just not great resolution there. What'll I do? What'll I do? It's funny, I used to think that format was great, but it just you can't really see anything, you know. No, not you. Not you either. Come on. What are you doing? Print screen. The fuck? Print the screen. This is ridiculous. Anyway, we just want this. I said this. Now we're gonna invert that. Control. Oh. I forgot my shortcut to invert. Shift, Control Shift I. Is that, yeah. That's gonna look ugly as. I will have to okay, next job. By the way, Fiona got me the Fallen Order, Jedi Fallen Order, for the PS4. So I might stream that at some point next. Not tonight, but next time I stream a game. That it, yeah. Yeah, so have I. I heard, I heard good reviews from it. So, why are you not showing my brush? Same here. What are you? What's going on? Am I missing something? These are just the residual edges that are left over from the select tool. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, stroke, we're gonna go for white again. Yep. Outer glow, same thing again. Bit more color, bit more saturation, bit more vibrance. Way more contrast, because that thing was just... That's way too much green. What program is this? That's it's Photoshop. That's just Adobe Photoshop. Yeah, actually that's okay. I really don't like that picture there. It's just such a poor... Can I do anything else to it? I can't work too much with it because we would just lose so much. It's already super low res. But then again, it's gonna be a... That's a bit better, isn't it? Than this, 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 this. But the background is quite busy, if I'm honest here. Okay, let's. We're gonna move Dracula a bit. We're gonna delete the Castlevania. You're going in the back. Castlevania is going to be mentioned in the title, so the thumbnail is not so much to have everything that's in the title already, but it's just to attract people. The colors should do the job for us. Do we even need that? I'm going to leave it here in the bag, or maybe. Whoa. Of bloody tears here. Yeah, I think. And then the background. See that white here? I mean, that could technically work on its own, I suppose. It's just. It's just it's too distracting. Can we actually select it and have it yeah, just drop the contrast a little bit, actually quite a bit. But it just makes things a bit less distracting. Like, it was just sort of in your face, bright white. Look at that. It's a bit more muted now, and you want everything to read clearly, so you're not looking at the thumbnail going, what's going on here? You're probably wondering why I'm here at all, but Simon's head there. Can't do much about that. Can I? Actually, yeah, that works. Could I even clone stamp it? No. It's just so that we don't have to. People are gonna wonder what is that, but they're not gonna look in detail. You know, it's that's a very, very bad clone stamp job. But we get rid of that. We're gonna smudge it a little bit. There you go. He wouldn't even know it was there. I think it works. Poor Simon. Poor Simon. Cut his head there. Yeah, Simon was in the way. I mean, let me close this. This was the old thumbnail. Again, it's a funny thing. There's no guarantee that that this one will do better than this one did, but you gotta admit, I mean, this is a lot more eye-catching than this mess. I'm a little stretch vertically, probably, yeah. I don't think it's like we're aware of it because it's we're spending a lot of time on it. People aren't going to look at a thumbnail in detail. It's either going to catch them or not. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make a huge difference, you know. But yeah, it's going to be an instant click or it's not. And I think, like, we're splitting hairs at this stage. The composition itself is what will sell the colors and the composition, and whether they can, you know, those colors have to pop, like that big bright red and that blue. That's what I wanted. If I'd taken anything else from that picture, it would have been too messy, too busy. Can't even see a difference. Bloody tears. What time is it? Oh, it's 11 already. It looks much cooler than it was. Yeah, well, I think it does. It just, but with YouTube, with the way people work and all that, it just this could actually do far better than this thumbnail. But it's just, I have the option to try both, and it's a good chance to see if it makes a difference. I think it will. I'm hoping it will. We'll know for sure, like in probably a week, you know. So I might do another stream about that, see if it made a difference. But I mean, like I showed the other one, where was it? And those A/B tests. It's funny because I mean, this one did a lot better. That new one did a lot better than this one. It's very similar, but in this case, actually, there's no data back yet, so I should wait. We know for these other ones. So that's 3 thumbnails done. Should I just actually I might just put them up in the do a new test here. Oh, did I save this? Yes, I did. Oh, that's the thumbnail for that LGR. Yeah, start now. There's no, you can schedule a start date. There's no reason for that. Okay, so we're looking for bloody tears. That's it there. Yeah, start test. Due to the, can you buy PS one-time payment? I don't know what you mean, I'm sorry. Okay. Create a new one. The other one was hard to... yeah. Oh, Photoshop. I don't know. What I have is an old version, so it wasn't a subscription-based stuff. I haven't updated Photoshop in years. Are they subscription-based now? Are they? I didn't even know that. I just have a whatever once-off install, and that's it. Heart of Fire. Did I upload the wrong... I did, didn't I? Yeah. I did put the Heart of Fire one, yeah. Okay, we'll go back. Heart of Fire, Bloody Tears. I got distracted. To be honest, I don't think you necessarily need Photoshops. Like, there's plenty of alternatives to all these tools nowadays. Like, even I use Adobe Premiere because for editing, because that's what I'm using. Again, I have an old version, no license. But if like Filmora is probably the best and cheapest video editing software, and I'm sure there's very cheap alternatives or free to Adobe Premiere, to Photoshop. And what was the other one? Was Sonic. God, we only did 3. It's almost a 2-hour stream. Did I pass it? Did I miss it? Where is it? I feel it's here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Sonic I'm not sure about, to be honest. I'm really not sure about that Sonic, but we'll see. It'll be cool to interesting to test it. So I have quite a few now. Oh, there's some data. So variation is 0%. A click-through rate. Well, watch time per impressions. Yeah, I'm not buying that. So obviously the variation is better. Yeah, I think we're still waiting on some data. But the data that's here, total views, original, view duration. God, even the view duration is better. Let me check that for the other one. It's amazing what they can actually track. Let's see this. The variation, yeah, it's 9% click-through. is not considered statistically significant. Yeah, I expected that. Impressions. So this one got 124 for 7 clicks, and this one got 100 for 9 clicks. Okay. Variation. Watch time per impression. That's interesting. The watch time. Oops. The watch time is actually more with the new thumbnail. Daily impression. So yeah, fair enough. Daily clicks, that's fair enough. Total views. Again, and the view duration, yeah. Same thing, total minute watch. So that's interesting. Same thing for the other one. The view duration was longer. I'm gonna try not to pay too much attention to stuff like that. I just want to know if one thumbnail works better than the other. I think the danger is to get so bogged down by the details of your stats that you forget that, you know, the channel is the content you put out first and foremost, you know. So, but it's interesting to see the a significant difference. I mean, even if like it's almost 4% difference in how many more views you get on a video. And like I would make, I think I make 100,000, 120,000 views a month. Is that right? Yeah. So it's over like doing that over all my videos and increasing that, and hopefully more even. But yeah, it'll be interesting. Anyway, folks, it's getting quite late. It was only 3, but I mean, you can see how much time this is going to take to do all of them. And we have, well, I have quite a bit to do yet. So we'll have, actually, let's see if it will it refresh already and display the new. No, not yet. So Art of Fire, Green Hill, Bloody Tears. I think this is okay, that Guile cover. See the problem here? See the number of the number like the type the length of the video is actually hiding the title. But here it doesn't matter too much. I don't think that having the title in the thumbnail is necessarily ideal, because it's here already. So what you want really is something catchy. I mean, this is catchy, and it'll be catchy without even the name of the tune. Is there anything else like that? Like here, I don't have the name of the tune, but I think the contrast and the colors work well against each other. Yeah, so there's a few I need to redo. I think that Portal works well. That Turrican one I could redo. There's a good few I could redo. I mean, in fairness, it's so if we go down, like this works well, I think. That Outrun one. So these were the latest ones I was doing, but I think they're clean, but I think they're probably confusing as to what's going on in the picture. So I don't know. I'd have to rethink about that. And let me see. Yeah, there's quite a bit of work I need to do, but I'll do it over time. I'm not gonna do them all in one week or a month. Like I'll just do like 5 or 6 here and there, see how they change, how they perform, and work from there. Yeah, there's nothing here that's kind of eye-catchy. It's very busy. Like, what's going on here? You know, it's very busy, very confused. That Shinobi one, the title, the logo is clean, but the rest in the background, I don't know what I'm looking at. Same here, but that's because the Resident Evil cover itself is just so busy. It's that Banjo Man works. That Dune one works actually. I like that. And very clear, nice colors, and it's sort of sober, you know. Yeah, so not all of them. Anyway, I think that's me done, folks. I'm actually quite tired, and it's getting late here. Yeah, so that's 2 hours just to make 3 thumbnails. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching. I'll try to do another Banjo Radio maybe tomorrow. Not sure, but I think I want to play this game next. So I might be streaming that next time. Can't wait to start it, actually. Thank you, Fiona. Folks, have a good night, and we'll talk soon. Bye bye.